Hi guys, it's Dom here from Esports News UK. I'm joined today by Caedrel from Schalke. Thanks for joining us, Caedrel.
No worries, man, no worries.
So, Caedrel's here, we're here at EGX. So first of all, what are you doing here? You're on a break, right?
Yeah, it's around 3 to 4 months until LCS starts, so I'm just travelling a bit, just going to events, just having a bit of fun, really.
So are you back home? Do you have like a home here?
Yeah, I live down in Bournemouth, near the south of England, but yeah, I'm going to play from home for a few months and then maybe we'll go back to Schalke House and do some training or go to boot camp before the LCS starts, but yeah, I just have holiday for now, so yeah.
What are your sort of feelings, Caedrel? You know, going into the LCS, it's a great achievement. You're playing for a massive brand in Schalke that obviously have the football aspect. Now you guys have got back into the LCS. You know,
Yeah.
What are your thoughts and feelings going into the next split? I guess it's early next year, isn't it? 2018.
Yeah, it's next year. I'm pretty hyped. It's my first bit of LCS and I'm feeling pretty good because I feel like I've gotten a lot better this year. Like I've proved that I'm really good at the game, and so next year I'm just looking to prove it even more. So I think I can match up to most of the players and I'm looking forward to it, yeah.
Okay, and one thing I really wanted to ask you as well, you've kind of bypassed the UK scene in many ways, you know.
I was initially on the Renegades roster.
Renegades.
And then I was a sub for the Renegades North American team. That was what I was a sub for. And they wanted to qualify for Challenge Series to the ESL UK. So I played in that and yeah, we won that, which was quite fun.
But then you left that roster, and as they became misfits.
Yeah, what they wanted to do was revamp the roster in the CSQ, so they had like really top tier players. And I think it's fair enough, you know, back then I wasn't the greatest in mid laners, I was just decent, you know. So they wanted to revamp the roster, they brought in some Koreans, they swapped out everyone apart from Alfari. And then, yeah, they were really successful.
But you're back there now. What are your thoughts? That you know, there's 3, I think, British players in the LCS now. What are your thoughts going up against Alfari and Max Law again when you play them in Misfits?
I mean, they're really good players, you know. Like I think the UK has proven that it's got quite good talent. Like I think there's almost a top tier player in every role now. So there's like Kasing, Alfari, Max Law, and me. Like all missing now is a UK to carry, and we've got a pretty good UK team going on there.
Team UK in the Olympics or something people are talking about?
Yeah, I mean, if there's Olympics and they're drafting UK players, then I'm sure that'll be the 4, but it's in a few years, so you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Okay, and tell us a bit about your background as well. You're a mid laner, but how did you sort of get to this level in League over the years, you know?
I mean, I was a Z1 trick, you know, just hit Challenger in Season 5, so I was feeling pretty good, you know. And then in Season 6, I started to expand my champion pool, I started to get a lot better. And I hit 1000 LP in Season 6 and I was like, okay, I'm pretty goddamn good, you know, I just want to prove that I'm pretty good. But my competitive performances weren't that great, they were decent, but I wasn't really showing up. So that's when Season 7, as soon as the season started, I just went straight to Korea. Like I just tried my absolute hardest and like gave it everything, you know. And luckily I was able to hit around 900 LP, you know, top 10 almost. So that's when
Korea, on the Korean ladder.
Yeah, that's when I knew that I was pretty good. So then after I came back, Schalke picked me up, and yeah, I think I've proven that this split I'm a top tier mid laner for hopefully LCS next year.
What's it like playing for, you know, Schalke is different to a lot of the other esports only orgs out there, like Fnatic and Origin and things like that. What's it like being part of this big machine? You know, do you talk much to the football guys or see the stadium and stuff?
Yeah, we play from the stadium, so we have our own apartments next to the stadium, and then we sort of live there and we have our own gaming rooms there. But when we scrim and practice, we went to the Schalke football stadium and we have like a huge office to ourselves. So yeah, it's really nice, you know, like you train from there, there's like catering, there's all the football players are there, sometimes you can see some of the games, it's pretty nice, so yeah.
Do you get along with any of the football players? Have they asked you for tips in League of Legends?
I haven't actually met any of them because they're normally like with the German players because they're all German, I think, most of them. But yeah, I haven't really met any of the football players, but maybe next split when we go back I can see a few of them.
Very cool. And a couple more points. Everyone's talking about the LCS and the future of the LCS at the moment. We've done several rumours. I've done one this morning about potentially having some involvement in Leicester with this new Haymarket Theatre. What are your thoughts on the rumours? You know, would you like to see part of the LCS in the UK or a revamp of the National League here?
Yeah, I mean the National League, it's been leaked, but yeah, it sounds like it's going to be a good idea. Like the problem is I think the viewership might drop a bit, but I think overall it's probably more funding for teams, it's going to want brands to want to join the national leagues more, you know, because it's more security and you're not going to get relegated that much. So it's a good idea, but I'd like to see where it goes because it's not until next year summer that it's actually going to be implemented, I heard. So I'm happy to see what's going to happen, yeah.
Okay, cool. And lastly, what are your thoughts on the UK scene? You played in it briefly. There's the ESL Premiership going on here and CSGO finals. There's been some packet loss and technical problems here, but what are your thoughts in general on the UK league scene?
I think there's not many organisations backing it. I know M&M's a really good organisation, and they're probably one of the best I've seen in the UK scene. But I don't think there's many big orgs, but they're starting to come more and more. Like I've seen a few orgs like Enclave I saw or something, they look pretty good, yeah. Just the problem is at the moment the talent. I think some of the UK players aren't that great. I think you're struggling to find talent in the UK scene at the moment, but hopefully by next season the UK players will get higher on the ladder, they'll get better at the game and they'll start being picked up more.
Excellent. And is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I'm just happy to be here. It's just a great event.
Cool, okay. Well, good luck in the LCS
Thank you,
next split, and thanks for talking to me.
Thank you, man.
Cheers.